Hello and welcome back to Just Hoops. In today's video, we're going to talk about one of the big things happening in the NBA today with these call-ups due to COVID. And one guy that I think we should look at more is Admiral Schofield. He's been recently called up to the Orlando Magic, and he can be a guy that can take the next step and land a guaranteed contract in the NBA. So let's first look at his G League play, starting at the offensive end of the floor. So throughout his career in the G League, he is averaging 14 points per game on 43.6% from the field and 33.2% from three. So overall, as an offensive player, he's pretty average, but he was able to show a variety of things at all three levels scoring-wise. In these first clips, I really dove into his first level scoring, getting into the rim, finishing strong. He has a really good right hand. He's able to get to his spots, really be physical with the ball in his hands, getting downhill. He's able to finish through bigs, finish through contact pretty well. He has a nice floater, and his mid-range game ain't bad either. When he gets to that 10 to 15 foot range, he could get to spots in the middle of the paint and knock down jumpers pretty consistently. But as an offensive player, I think in the NBA, his game can translate the most as a spacer. He doesn't shoot the highest clip from beyond the arc, but he's shown glimpses of potential to be a consistent wing that can go out there and knock down threes for a team. He's able to do it off the bounce, do it off the catch. He has multiple opportunities in transition to knock it down. He showed an ability to play off of the ball, move, cut, and find open areas, whether that meant at the rim or on the perimeter, where he can make plays playing off of guards. So his ability to play off of people, make shots that are open and available to him, could be a big time thing that allows him to be successful in the NBA. So now let's dive into the defensive end of the floor, where I think he has the most potential to impact the game. As a defender, he's a 6'5", 240-pound wing/forward that has versatility, using his length, using his size, using his strength. On the interior, he does a really good job at walling up, protecting the paint, jumping vertical, not fouling, blocking shots, even being undersized at the wing position/forward position. He does a really good job in the paint, just with his pure strength and size. His true versatility can be seen as a solid perimeter defender also, where he stays low, has active hands, has active feet, keeps guys in front of him. Throughout all these clips, you can see that he's low, he has a good stance, and he has a really high motor as a defender. A couple of these clips, you can see that he's really active in the gaps, knocking passes away, stabbing, stunting at the ball, just making plays happen on the perimeter also. So I think overall his versatility could definitely translate to the NBA, along with his already NBA size. He might be undersized for his position, but he makes up with that with strength, athleticism, and length. So now let's take a look at what he did during his 10-day contract with the Orlando Magic, starting at the offensive end of the floor. So let's start with his stats. He averaged just over 5 points per game, shooting 65% from the field and 50% from three. Yes, it was low volume, but it showed his potential. He did the same things he did at the G League. He was a bull going to the rim. He's strong, he's physical with the ball in his hands, and he was able to finish plays around the rim pretty consistently, seen by his shooting numbers. He was really good at moving off of the ball, moving off of elbow actions, moving off of post touches. He just did these things that he was able to do in the G League just more effectively, I think, due to the high level of play and teammates that he was with during his time with the Orlando Magic. Another thing that I think was essential to his success was showing that he's able to put the ball on the floor, attack closeouts, really finish at the rim as an individual attacker. And that also freed him up to make plays in transition. And then the big thing that freed him up to get to the rim was his ability to shoot the ball at a pretty high clip. He showed an ability to play off of the young guards that the Orlando Magic have in Cole Anthony and RJ Hampton. He was able to space the floor for them, shooting 50% during his time with them. He just moved, found open areas, and he was able to knock them down. He showed a couple of makes off of the bounce, which could lead to further success down the road. But I think he can be a great addition offensively for a team that has guard play, that needs a wing that could go out there and just make simple plays happen on a consistent and nightly basis. So now let's dive into where I was most impressed with him, at the defensive end of the floor. As a defender, he showed everything he did in the G League, but at an even higher level. He flew around, he contested shots, he was great on the help side at zoning up and playing multiple guys, closing out to shooters, making them miss due to his presence. But overall, he showed that versatility. He had multiple different matchups on all nights. He matched up with Duncan Robinson, Max Strus, then he matched up with Brandon Ingram and Christian Wood. He had a variety of guys that he had to defend, and he did well against all of them. He showed good interior defense. He showed good perimeter defense. He did everything that the Orlando Magic could have asked him to do, and he did it really well on a nightly basis. He didn't fall asleep at any of these matchups. He took them head on and showed an incredible motor in doing so. He wasn't afraid of the night, wasn't afraid of the matchup, and he just looked really good at this end of the floor where he could definitely come in and help a team win. Being as versatile, as strong, as athletic as he is, he can take on a variety of matchups and definitely help win games. So one more part of his game that I think he did well at during his time with the Magic was as a rebounder. As a rebounder, he showed that he is strong and physical on both ends of the floor. He attacked the glass with ferocious activity. He really went in, grabbed the ball with two hands, wasn't afraid to block out big guys, was just in high pursuit of the ball on every shot attempt that he wasn't taking. On defensive rebounds too, he's more incapable than putting it on the floor and starting the break himself. This type of rebounding ability could definitely help a team out in the long term. So this 6'5" forward out of Tennessee has the ability to bring impact at both ends of the floor. As a scorer, he's able to do it at all three levels. He's very physical when he gets to the rim, and he's also a pretty capable shooter to stretch the floor and help spacing wise. Other than that, on the defensive end, he's versatile, he's athletic, he has good length and size, he's able to guard a variety of guys and do it at a really high level. So I think someone like Admiral Schofield can go out there, get a guaranteed contract, and really impact the team for the rest of the season and moving forward into the future. I hope you enjoyed this video as we took a look at Admiral Schofield and this opportunity they got due to this situation in the world and the NBA. So for more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys in the next one.